In this video, I'm going to show you how to add components in Tinkercad Circuits step by step so you can build a simple, working circuit with confidence. If you're just getting started with Tinkercad, this is a great beginner-friendly lesson because I'll walk you through finding the components, placing them correctly, changing settings, and connecting everything together. By the end, you'll have a 9-volt battery, a slide switch, a green LED, and a resistor all working in one clean circuit. If this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for more easy tech tutorials just like this. Let's jump right in. First, open up your Tinkercad Circuits workspace and look to the right side of the screen. You want to make sure the components library is visible. If you don't see it right away, look for the small shapes icon in the top right toolbar and click it. That will bring up the component panel so you can start adding parts to your design. This panel is where you'll search for and drag in everything you need for your circuit. Now let's add our power source. At the top of the component panel, click inside the search bar and type 9V. You should see the 9-volt battery appear in the results. Click and drag that battery onto the empty blue canvas. Place it somewhere with a little room around it so you can connect other parts easily. If the battery isn't facing the direction you want, just click it once to select it and press R on your keyboard to rotate it. Rotate it until the terminals are facing to the right, which makes wiring much easier as you build the circuit. Next, we're going to add the control and the output parts. Clear the search bar and type slide. From the results, drag the slide switch onto the canvas. Then go back to the search bar, type LED, and drag an LED into the circuit as well. At this point, you'll notice the LED may be the default color, which is usually red. To change that, click the LED so the inspector box appears. In the inspector, find the color setting and switch it from red to green. This is a helpful step because it lets you customize the look of your circuit and makes it easier to follow what each component is doing. Now we'll add the resistor, which protects the LED from too much current. Go back to the search bar and type resistor. Drag the resistor onto the canvas and place it near the LED so wiring stays neat. Click the resistor to open the inspector box. In the resistance field, change the value to 220. Make sure the unit dropdown is set to ohms, not kiloohms. That detail matters because 220 ohms is the correct value for this simple LED circuit. You'll also notice the color bands on the resistor update automatically, which is a nice visual confirmation that the value has changed correctly. Now it's time to connect the components. Start by clicking the positive red terminal on the battery, then click the left pin of the switch. That creates your first connection. Next, click the center pin of the switch, then click one side of the resistor. After that, click the other side of the resistor, then click the anode of the LED, which is the bent leg. Finally, click the cathode of the LED, which is the straight leg, and connect it to the negative terminal of the battery. Take your time here and make sure each wire is connected to the correct pin, because a clean layout makes troubleshooting much easier later on. Once everything is connected, it's time to test your work. Click the Start Simulation button at the top of the screen. Then click the slide switch on your canvas to toggle the circuit. If everything is set up correctly, your green LED should turn on when the switch is activated and turn off when the switch is flipped back. That tells you your components are placed correctly and the circuit is functioning as expected. If something doesn't work right away, don't worry. Double-check the LED direction. Make sure the resistor is set to 220 ohms and confirm that every wire is attached to the correct terminal or pin. Small mistakes are normal when you're learning, and fixing them is part of the process. And that's it. You've now learned how to add components in Tinkercad Circuits, adjust their settings, connect them properly, and test the circuit in simulation. If this walkthrough helps you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.